Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Gargoyles Den Diecast. I'm Gargoyle, of course, and today we're going to do another car in the Olds 442 series. It's been a few weeks since I've done one. Didn't want to do, every week because it gets kind of boring watching the same thing every week. And I've cut my videos down to 2 a week now instead of 3, so yeah, let's not make them all Olds 442s. But we're going to do one today, and this one is going to be special. As you can see, it's not a red line, so I'm not destroying a red line. It did have gold wheels at one point, as you can see, but yeah, they're long gone gold. Gold's gone off of them. So we're going to do a total custom on this Olds 442. So let's get to it. All right, I've already got it drilled out front and back. As you can see, the bottom is very rough. We're going to have to re-chrome that, or I haven't decided if I'm going to chrome it or if I'm going to go a black base on this one yet. Depends on what color I go with. You know me. Options and audibles. Nothing's ever set in stone. All right, let's see here. Oh. No major surprises. Obviously, you see the windshield does have a great big crack in it. So yeah, that'll be getting replaced, which I do have a replacement already. Yeah. See this a lot with these on the interiors. They didn't fit so well. So yeah, they kind of got smashed in when they got put in, and yeah. It's just a fitment thing. Nothing you can really do about it. Alright, then here, let's get these off, see if we can get these off without breaking any tabs. There we go. Alright, so toss these two in the zip degreaser. It'll take off the rest of that chrome off that base, so we'll have a perfectly clean base to prime and paint. These are obviously garbage. This is garbage. And we're down to this. Now, so we're going total custom on this. We are definitely going to mess some stuff up here, so to speak. Going to F some things up. Because, yeah, we're going to lose this, obviously. Because we want to have our regular Olds 442, not a fire chief. Or a police car. And, I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still got 10 more of these. So, yeah, it does not bother me to have to do this. Let's go ahead and file down the bottom before I forget that. We got to remember not to break this thing off. Which, not breaking this part off is the hardest part of this because we are removing this hood. But if you look really, really closely here, and see if I can get zoomed in close enough, you can see a line right here where the front of the hood ends. So basically we got to leave that and this all attached right here. And that's all it's going to be holding is what's attached right there. So I'm going to bring it back this way a little bit so that we got a little bit more holding it. But yeah, after that, I'm just cutting out this whole area. Because I have this custom motor that we're going to sand down and fit inside. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, let's get to hacking. This. So yeah, just take your time if you have to. Break out some pliers. I'm always telling you options and audibles. There are different ways to do this, but this is probably the quickest way. Which, quick isn't always better. But like I said, I've got 10 more of these, so if I F it up, I can always fix it. Or start over, whichever. And that's what we didn't want to do. Well, shit. So do I start over? Yeah, that's warm. Or do I fix it? Well, probably should just start over. I've got plenty of them. Okay, we'll do that. Which one do I want to use? Like I told you guys, I never hide my mistakes. If I make them, I'm going to show them. So here we go. I guess we'll drill this one apart and use this body. I really need some new drill bits. Come on. There it goes. This is good. Let's go ahead and toss that in the degrees here. We'll use that in another. Of course, we'll keep the interior. Might as well go ahead and use base and everything else while we're at it. Can take and put them in the parts bin. Save them for another project. There we go. I probably could have JB welded this. I mean, it's not like this is moving or anything. Even once I get that in, it's still not gonna. I can move it there though. So no, I'm just kidding. I got extras. What am I worried about? All right, let's try this again. All right, so do I want to do this a different way? Probably so. Because yeah, that didn't work out so well. Options and audibles. That's what I always say, right? So let's try a different way. The struggle is real, folks. The struggle is real. And that's why you use safety equipment. That's why I had the wood down here. And there we are. All right. We'll do one more up here in the front. All right, let's try this again. Do something just a little different here. Man, that thing grabs hold. Well, we got her. All right. So let's see if we can do it without cutting all the way through this thing. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Options and audibles. We're going to grind this out instead of trying to cut this. This disc is so big that it's hard to get in here, cut anything without having to worry about cutting the sides. Now, the other option is a jeweler's saw, which I do have one, but I don't have any wax. So all I would do would break blade after blade after blade. So yeah, let's grind this out this time. Because yeah, I noticed on that last one when I cut it, the motor that I'm using has a gap right here between the two intakes for the turbos. I need to keep this post here. And I didn't look, but when I was cutting that other one, I was cutting up here because I wanted the extra lip. I need to cut it back here and have that much extra lip so that I can still keep that post. But luckily, the motor will still fit around that post and fit up in there. So yeah, should still work out. Basically, we just need to take off here, here, across the back, and across the front. So yeah, let's see if I can pull this off. Beautiful, ready to go. That's warm. Don't touch that. Dummy. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, I did a little bit more grinding and filing off camera. For you know, watch me do it forever, but just kind of show you where I got. I went all the way to the sides, so we still have our engine bay. Then with the motor, I cut off the transmission off the back of it because, yeah, obviously I wasn't needing a transmission. I've got this trimmed down to where it'll fit inside here now. Then this back part, you see I put a piece of board on the back of that just to fill out the height. And then I'm going to glue, this one's going to glue onto this part here. Like so. Then once that's set, all I gotta do is drop the motor in. Like so. But I can't glue this to that until it's all cleaned up. And since I've already got half the paint off of it anyway, still using regurgitation juice, I'm just going to wire brush this one. So let's get her done. Okay. The filing here and there. Take that down just a hair more. There we go. Well, I think we're ready for paint. We'll be back shortly. Actually, no. First things first. Let's go ahead and get this glued in. Get it glued in, trimmed up and everything. And here we are. This is what I came up with. I gargoylized the Fire Chief Special Olds 442, whatever you want to call this particular casting. I decided to have a little fun with one instead of just restoring one for gits and shiggles, so to speak. Hope you guys like it. If so, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff I always say. And, of course, as always, stay tuned for more content. Until next time, that's all, folks. Bye now.